sports all plays. Yeah. All sports all plays. All sports all plays. 365, we making up plays. You talking the game, get you to the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, they working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.
All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Easy Money, the sports betting show. Tuesday, April 23rd, 2024. Was you not ready?
No one ready. Put a partner in.
I'm Chris Gonzalez, joined by Tony Gonzalez. Damn, I can't even talk
Don't
today.
even know who you are.
Can't even talk today.
Who are you again?
Gonzo.
Okay, Gonzo. All right, that's easier.
It's like for some reason I can't say the fucking name today.
You can't say your own name. You're in trouble.
I'd be in about as much trouble as the Lakers.
I think you just choked up after seeing LeBron crying on TV. Choked up. I think you was choked up. Well, just like you said it last year, you said it this year. You didn't come out and just say Denver's a lot better team, but you said basically the problem is the Lakers almost have to play a perfect game to win a game against Denver in the playoffs. Yeah. And it's just, I just don't think it's a good matchup for the Lakers. I know today, Greenberg, he was doing a dance around the studio because he believed that the Lakers should have lost that game and went into the play-in game and try to win it so they would play a different opponent than Denver.
See, I don't agree with that, but yeah, there was a lot of people that were.
You don't do that. I mean, I understand.
You can't lose a game and try to get a better seed and put yourself in a winner. A winner go home game.
Yeah, I agree.
And then you lose that game and not even make the playoffs. There, everybody's gonna be buried. Hey, how's it going, Glenn? Yeah, I'm all right, Glenn. Oh, I bet I was playing MLB The Show with my son. Well, Glenn knows Austin,
yep.
And then my cousin Stevie. I don't know if Glenn has met Stevie or not. I don't think so. I don't think Stevie was at any of those shows, but he's he's not necessarily like a Laker fan, but he's a big LeBron James guy. And we were playing that game where we took a break, and I went out to smoke, and that was right when Jamal Murray hit that shot. I came back in, I got on the headset, and I said, "What about those Nuggets?" All Stevie was pissed. He said, "Fuck Jamal Murray." Yeah, he was. But that's the thing. The Lakers, they have to play about a perfect game. I mean, they were up by 10 going into the fourth quarter. Was up by 20 during that game, and in the fourth quarter, like they were just saying on there, it was like you felt like every time Jokic touched the ball, he was going to score. They made the switch and Gordon on Davis, and he shut Anthony Davis pretty much down in the second half. And Jokic ends up with a quiet, like 27 points, 10 rebounds. And I think he had 10 or 11 assists. I think he had another triple-double. And it wasn't like, it wasn't like he was when you were watching it that you thought he was just dominating, but it's just anything. He was like 9 of 16 shooting.
Yeah. Well, my grandson's not necessarily a LeBron fan. It was my nephew, Stevie. He's just an idiot. So I mean,
I saw you. On there streaming some on YouTube the other night, Glenn. I watched for a minute. Jump on and play with us sometime.
listen, I think the world almost came to an end last night. Marcus Fine watched Monday Night Raw all 3 hours. He said the first time that he's probably watched a Raw completely through over 20 years.
Damn, he went on vacation and came back a new man.
Well, he's like the rest of the world, upset that Becky Lynch won. There are people going crazy because Becky Lynch won.
To me, they done that, and Liv Morgan's going to win it from Becky probably at SummerSlam.
Maybe not. That's possible. I think Becky's just a placeholder for right now.
Yeah.
Well, we got the draft. We don't know. Maybe somebody from SmackDown's coming over, so we don't know what they're doing. I think if you didn't want Liv to be a transitional champion, so I don't know what their plans are. So best to put it on Becky. It's not a big deal if Becky has the belt for a month or two, but it hurt Liv if she's just gonna.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they're going to feud them and then Liv get the title from her.
That's possible. But I'm not sure.
I was hoping Nia Jax was going to win.
As far as a transitional champion, that would have been fine too. I mean, in my opinion. Yeah. Now, the person I'd like to see get it was Zoe Starks. I'm a big Zoe Starks fan, but this is not her time right now. Hopefully, she'll get the opportunity.
And do you want to use her as a transitional champion?
Yeah. I don't want her to be transitional either. So,
like Nia Jax, you can use Becky Lynch. You can use them. You can use them as transitional champions.
A lot of people bitched because it was a battle royal. I thought it was they gave it 30 minutes. They got a lot of time. And then the other thing I liked about it, after she won, they made it seem important. And she got out. She went out into the crowd and taking pictures with kids and with adults and give it a lot of time after she won the championship. The complete opposite of what AEW did with Swerve Strickland, in my opinion. I thought that should have been a lot bigger moment. That's just my opinion.
Why are you upset, Glenn? Oh, because Becky won. I was like, what's Glenn upset about? But yeah, I haven't watched it. I did see some people complaining about Becky. Had some good NBA playoffs. Was good last night. I watched a little bit of Lakers and Nuggets because I was watching off and on of it because I was playing the game. But I watched quite a bit of the Knicks and Sixers.
NHL was good too.
Sixers were up like 4 or 5 with 26 seconds left in that game and found a way to lose that game. I know they were Embiid and a lot of them were crying about the referees after the game. I mean, they were letting them be physical. I didn't think it was one-sided. But on that last play, I guess they thought they should have had a timeout before the ball got stolen because it was kind of tied up. That's all judgmental with the referee. You know what I mean? That's a hard call to argue because it's a lot of judgmental with the referee. But Knicks was able to get that ball. But the thing is, even with that call there, DiVincenzo misses the 3-pointer, and you give up an offensive rebound. You get the offensive rebound, game's over. They get the offensive rebound, kick it back out to DiVincenzo, and he hits a 3 to put him up by 1. So I mean, if you would have took care of the glass there, the game would have been over right there.
That's true.
Yeah, Glenn. We just saw a clip of LeBron complaining about the replay center. I bet you Nick isn't ready to admit that it's over yet. I think Denver's going to sweep them like they did last year. Just with the matchup, Lakers had to play perfect, and there's just not much room for error, and the Nuggets can make some mistakes and still be there.
I was watching hockey. I was watching my Golden Knights. I watched Raw, and then I watched the Golden Knights, and I had keeping track of the game on my phone, and you could see the momentum change. I mean, you could see it. And I'm sitting there, I'm thinking of one of our friends, Yeah, he was going nuts on Facebook, and I knew he'd be going nuts on Facebook because
he was on there talking shit,
and that's why you don't talk shit.
talking shit about keep burying them. We're showing them who's boss and all this shit, and then it turns and then
we're the MFing Lakers. We're from California, 17-time championship. We're winners. The Dodgers are winners. The Lakers are winners. All this bullshit. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
I think he was
drunk. And we're in the second quarter, dude. Shut up.
That's what somebody got there and told him, like, don't start this yet. And then a lot of people were getting on there afterwards to say this aged well.
yeah. It aged well, all right.
I was cracking up.
Yep, he goes nuts, man.
If you want to talk shit, wait till your team wins and then talk shit. Don't do it too early.
One thing I will say, at least this was a playoff game. He goes nuts. Game 15 of the season with Dodgers. You know, they're getting beat by Washington, and he's going berserk.
Oh, yeah.
It's game 15 of the season.
He wanted a new manager. Remember?
Yeah. He wants a new coach in LA. He wants a new coach for the Dodgers. And the coach he wants for the Lakers is never going to happen. Not that I'm saying he's a bad coach. I think he's a good coach, but he wants Mark Jackson.
Glenn. Judge. First he guessed Frankie. He said Frankie questioned, then Judge questioned.
No, it wasn't Frank. Frankie talked a little bit, but he wasn't talking shit.
Frankie will wait till after the game to talk shit.
Yeah.
At least most times. Yeah. He usually don't start talking shit during the game because he knows that's when usually the momentum shifts and then you have to eat your words. So
yep.
Frankie's not near as bad as Judge will talk. Judge talk shit prematurely. But that's okay. I ain't gonna lie, it entertains me.
Yep, it did. I was entertained.
Glenn said as soon as you said Dodgers.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, the Reds stunk it up yesterday, man.
Oh man,
they stunk it up about as good, much as I did with my picks. My picks were terrible.
I did good on my picks. I went 5-2. My Vegas Golden Knights beat Dallas. They hung on. I didn't think they was gonna hang on, but they hung on.
I went 3-7.
Damn. Toronto beat Boston.
I went 3-7. I went 1-2 at the NBA. I had the winner of the games all right, but the Knicks didn't cover because they were 5.5 point favorites. The Nuggets didn't cover even though they won too. But then hockey I had my bet is where I didn't best it. I went 2-1. Baseball, I went 0-4.
I went 2-1 in that, and I went 3-1 in hockey.
I did take 4 plus 1.5s in baseball too.
Well, that's
and all of them got beat. All of them lost.
Got their ass beat. I know the Reds got their ass beat.
Yeah, Glenn, you usually don't talk shit in the first quarter. At least sometimes you'll either talk a little shit before the game or after the game. I think the first quarter of the game we're up 30 and you're going nuts, want to bury everybody. And then your team comes back and oh yeah. That was funny.
I bet you. I wonder if he didn't break his TV after Murray hit that shot. Knowing him, he probably threw in them Modelo bottles to the TV. How's it going, Mr. Jones?
It wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me.
I'll ask Mr. Jones, are you on the hate Becky Lynch bandwagon today? I think, like I said, I think she's just a transitional champion I'm up for 2, and then I think it maybe it could be Liv Morgan, or it could end up being somebody from SmackDown. Because plans change when you get an injury like that. Because I'm sure, I think Rhea Ripley was going to hold on to that belt for a while longer.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with
No, I
Becky
didn't
either.
either.
But the game against the Magic in November when you was at WPW, I was ready to bury the Pacers. Jones says Becky is the move for many reasons.
Yep.
Yeah, so I went 3-7, and it's wasn't a good day. Hopefully, I have a better day. It puts me at 288 and 275 on the year.
Yeah, I'm 5-2, and right now I'm 270 and 199. And one reason I think I'm that is because I stay away from the NBA because they suck.
All right. Well, tonight's NBA, we'll get to that in just 1 second.
I did see where Finn Balor announced he signed a new multi-year contract with WWE.
Oh, did he?
Yep. So he announced that on Twitter. One of your favorites got released. Cameron Grimes. WWE released him. He put up an emotional video on, I think it was on Twitter, the original video. Yeah, I agree. I love the Battle Royal. I questioned, but they give it 30 minutes and it was in the main event. I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it.
All right, NBA. First,
All right.
Yeah. First game, Suns Timberwolves. Timberwolves are up 1-0 in the series, and they're 3-point favorites in tonight's game at home. I'm gonna go with the Timberwolves at the -3. Suns just aren't consistent enough. They have a lot of talent. They just ain't been able to put it all together. So many injuries. Haven't really been able to play a lot together. Then the next game, Pacers out the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm gonna go with the Pacers at the +1.5. I think Pacers bounce back and actually play a damn basketball game tonight. They looked nervous. They looked nervous to me at the beginning of that game, and then that first half they shot the ball terrible. Played better in the second half. I look for them to come out today, get off to a better start. I like the Pacers the +1.5. And then you have Dallas Mavericks at the Clippers. Clippers are up 1-0 in this series. After a kind of a surprise, a little bit of a surprise that they beat the Mavericks with Kawhi not playing, and Dallas was hot coming into the playoffs. So it was a little bit of surprise that they won game one. I'm gonna go with the Mavericks at the +1.5. I think the Mavericks bounce back and tie this series up. So that's gonna be my NBA picks.
I'm doing NBA like normal.
Then hockey tonight, more playoffs. I watched a little bit last night. I didn't get to watch a lot because, like I said, I was watching basketball. Then I started playing the game with Austin. But from what I hear, a lot of good games.
Yeah, it was.
And it was Winnipeg that I was talking about that crowd.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen that today. I was watching McAfee, and they had what's his name on there?
They've been doing a lot of hockey stuff
Yes,
on
they
there.
have.
Been doing a lot of hockey stuff on there. I'm gonna go with the Panthers on the money line at home versus the Lightning. I think if I remember correctly, didn't the Panthers win game one?
Yes.
I'm gonna take the Jets against the Avalanche. I know Jets won that one game one there, but that was a real close game if I remember correctly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then
7-6, I believe.
I'm gonna take the Canucks on the money line against the Predators.
Yeah, my NHL for tonight, I've got the Rangers money line at Washington. I've got and Rangers at home. I've got Florida at home money line against Tampa Bay, and I've got Vancouver money line at home against Nashville.
And I know so far, going in like yesterday, the home teams in NHL and NBA were like 15-0 over the weekend in the playoffs. And I know last night the home teams all the home teams won in NBA. I'm not sure about in the NHL, but I know so far in the playoffs, the home teams have won most of the games, right? not many of the road teams have been able to win a game.
2-2 last night on home teams. Boston lost, and Dallas lost. Vegas beat Dallas.
Yeah, I think that was the first 2 road teams to win in the NHL playoffs or the NBA playoffs. Over the weekend, all the home teams won. And like I said last night, all the home teams won in the NBA again. So that's something to think about when you're placing bets. Because right now, so far the trend is home teams so far in both playoffs.
We need the Pacers to break out tonight.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I think they're going to. I expect them. I expect them to play better. They have to come out a little more relaxed at the beginning, and then Tyrese Halliburton has to shoot the ball more than 7 fucking times. There's no way he should only have 7 shots at the end of the game.
I agree.
And that's how it was the other night. 7 shots. You can't. He has to get that more.
I agree with you. He's got to shoot more than that.
I think he's going to come out more aggressive. But yeah, I think they'll pick up a win tonight. It'd be a big win too, because if you can still win in Milwaukee and bring it back to Indianapolis, 1-1 is a hell of a lot better than being down 0-2.
Yeah.
Major League Baseball tonight, I'm going to go with the Guardians on the money line out at home against the Red Sox. I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Reds at +1.5 at home against the Phillies. I do like the pitching matchup. We have Abbott on the mound 9. His ERA is pretty low as well, so I like the pitching matchup. And we haven't played well. I was going to say we haven't played bad against the Phillies this year, because if you look at like season record against them, it's pretty even. But they kicked their ass last night, like 7-0.
Yeah.
So, but I think Reds get their bats going a little better today. I'm gonna take the Padres on the money line on the road at the Rockies, and Baltimore Orioles on the money line on the road at the Angels.
Okay, my Major League Baseball picks for tonight. I've got Cleveland at home money line against Boston. I've got Cincinnati. I'm taking a money line. I like that pitching matchup. I take the money line to win against Philadelphia. I've got the Dodgers money line at Washington, and I've got San Diego money line at Colorado. That's my baseball picks for tonight.
All right. Well, do you have anything else for today?
No, I think I'm pretty well good to go. So I did mention to you, what do you think about Cameron Grimes getting released? What do you think about that? I know I'm a big fan of Cameron Grimes, and I know you was too.
Yeah.
Glenn commented that he just thinks he got lost in the shuffle. He just on the main roster, he never really got an opportunity.
Yeah. He could always be one of them guys, and maybe he could go somewhere else, can catch fire a little bit, and work his way back. But yeah, I was always a fan of his.
Yeah, I like him a lot. I like his character work. I thought he was good in the ring. I thought he was different. Just don't always work out, I guess. I look for him to end up back in TNA.
TNA.
That's where I look for him to be.
All right. Well, we appreciate it. Well, before we do that, tonight, 7:00, we'll have pro wrestler Justin Terrell from AACW be joining us, talk about their big show they got coming up this weekend. I'm sure we'll talk about a lot of other things as well.
Yep.
But he'll be joining us tonight, 7:00. So join us for that. Then this weekend, there's all kinds of wrestling.
Man, all kinds.
We'll be at PopCon. We won't be live. We'll be recording it and we'll get them put out. But do you have AACW has a show Saturday?
Sharpsville, Indiana, their new home.
Warrior Pro Wrestling has a show on Sunday.
Danville, yep.
FEW in Greenfield has a show on Sunday. I know New Era has a show Saturday night in Shelbyville.
Yep. Just all kinds of shows.
WCW has not only will they be at PopCon, but they have their big end of the month show on Friday night there at the Dub.
It's going to be a good one. Also, people out there tonight on, I believe it's Channel 6 WRTV. I believe that's Channel 6 if I remember right. I don't watch a lot of local TV anymore. or the TV I got, but the networks I've got. But anyway, WCWO is going to be featured at 7:00 tonight on there, so you might check that out. Big Glenn, give that a look, man. Check out some WCWO on TV.
All right, but please hit that subscribe button on YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room. Like and follow Facebook, X, Twitch, Instagram, all at Gonzo Sports Room as well. And we'll be back tomorrow with another episode of Easy Money Sports Betting Show.